Deep in the heart of Antarctica, far from the open sea, thousands of emperor penguins gather on the ice during the darkest months of winter. Each male balances a single egg on his feet, covered by a fold of skin, shielding it from the freezing surface. One wrong move, and the egg is gone, lost in seconds, forever frozen. Temperatures here plummet to extremes almost unimaginable. Winds sweep across the ice like phantom blades, driving the cold deep into the bones. Yet these birds endure, fasting for months, drawing on fat reserves stored during the brief, precious summer. Their feathers, dense, overlapping, trap air close to the body, while thick layers of fat provide further insulation, a fragile barrier against the void. This is the price they pay to raise the next generation in a world where almost nothing survives. Antarctica, the coldest continent. This gathering is just one thread in a much larger story, a story that stretches across thousands of kilometers, connecting 6 penguin species, each with its own strategies, each defying odds that would crush nearly any other creature. Emperors, kings, adelies, gentoos, chinstraps, rockhoppers, all navigate a continent larger than Europe and Australia combined. A land without soil, without trees, without land predators, where months of total darkness pass beneath dancing auroras. Every year, millions of penguins return to these frozen landscapes, trekking hundreds, sometimes thousands of kilometers, each journey fraught with danger. They waddle across ice, slide on their bellies, propel themselves underwater with precise strokes. Flightless in air, they become acrobats beneath the waves, chasing prey in dim light, navigating a world of shadows and cold, relying on instincts honed over millions of years. We follow their relentless cycle, the ice that crushes beneath their feet, the ocean that sustains them, the colonies that offer both safety and immense challenge, and the subtle changes now testing their resilience, threatening the rhythm life has followed for millennia. A desert of ice, less than 5 centimeters of snowfalls yearly in the interior Antarctica, is the driest continent on Earth, its interior receiving less precipitation than some of the hottest deserts. Snow that falls accumulates over millennia, compressing into ice sheets nearly 4.8 kilometers thick, holding more than 70% of the world's fresh water. Coastal winds can reach extraordinary speeds, generating blizzards that reduce visibility to nothing, a whiteout where time and direction lose meaning. The ice itself is alive, shifting, grinding, cracking. Crevasses yaw 50 meters deep. Ridges rise like frozen waves. Massive icebergs, sometimes bigger than small nations, break off glaciers and drift for decades. Amid this chaos, life holds fast. Emperor penguins form some of the largest bird colonies on Earth, tens of thousands strong. Over millions of years, they evolved from flying ancestors, flippers replacing wings, bodies streamlined for underwater mastery. Their blood carries antifreeze proteins to survive sub-zero waters. Feathers interlock for waterproofing, and they dive deep, hundreds of meters below, holding their breath for 20 minutes, sometimes longer. They choose to breed in winter, when sea ice reaches far from the coast, providing a predator-proof platform. As darkness falls, the penguins march inland. Females lay a single egg and transfer it carefully to the male. The exchange is critical, a mere 10 seconds of mishandling, and the egg dies instantly, frozen by the cold. Females return to the ocean to feed. Males remain, enduring months without sustenance, losing half their body weight, reduced to skeletal frames, while storms pile 3 meters of snow upon them, winds tearing at 60, sometimes 80 meters per second. To survive, they form massive huddles, thousands of birds pressed together, rotating slowly, each taking turns in the warmth at the center, sharing life in a living furnace, conserving energy, surviving the impossible. The huddle, a collective shield against the cold. Inside the huddle, Temperatures reach almost human body warmth, just inches away. Outside, it can be colder than minus 100 degrees Celsius, a difference of over 130 degrees Celsius within steps of each other. Infrared cameras reveal spirals of glowing heat, a living bonfire against annihilation, the only thing standing between life and death. Slowly, light returns. Eggs crack. Tiny chicks emerge, coated in soft down, waxy and insulating, ready to face the harsh air. Males feed them nutrient-rich secretions from their esophagus, sustaining them until the females return, guided by calls unique to each pair, cutting through the deafening chorus of the colony, a signal as precise as a fingerprint. The males then begin the march back to the sea, many too weak to survive. Yet some reach the water, where they gorge themselves, rebuilding fat reserves, while the chicks take their first cautious steps, learning the frozen terrain. Light strengthens, the sun rises higher, shadows shrink, the continent breathes. Sea ice retreats, opening waters beneath. Sunlight triggers blooms of phytoplankton, vast swirls of green feeding dense swarms of krill, microscopic but essential, forming the base of the Southern Ocean's entire food web. Penguins, seals, whales, all depend on this pulse of life, all tied to the fragile rhythms of Antarctic summer. Krill, the cornerstone of the Southern Ocean. Along the coasts, other species arrive. Adelies scavenge pebbles, constructing nests with meticulous care. Gentoos prefer open ground nearby. Chinstraps time breeding with krill abundance, a matter of survival. Predators wait. Leopard seals patrol the edges, stalking young and weak. Orcas hunt with precision, coordinated, intelligent, forming waves to dislodge prey from ice, a single strike often deciding life or death. Yet inland, emperor colonies remain trapped in winter's timeline, huddles enduring, eggs protected, a microcosm of life-defying logic. Farther north, South Georgia offers richer conditions, longer seasons, plentiful food. Here, one of the largest king penguin colonies gathers, hundreds of thousands of birds, a riot of black, white, and gold. Voices blending into a metallic roar audible from kilometers away. Kings breed on bare ground. Their cycle stretches over 16 months. Chicks grow slowly, fed consistently by parents diving into deep waters. Colonies crowded, chaotic, noisy, dangerous. Predators are never far, yet sheer numbers provide protection, strength and volume, a living shield against constant threats. Beyond the continent, islands and peninsulas host smaller, specialized colonies. Rockhoppers scale cliffs, avoiding waves and predators. Magellanics dig burrows, sheltered from wind. Macaronis gather on steep slopes. Their synchronized leaps confuse predators. Every species, every colony, fine-tuned to survival in extreme conditions. The Antarctic Peninsula is changing rapidly. Warming alters ice formation. Snow patterns shift. Some species struggle. Others expand. Sea ice extent affects krill. Fishing pressures add strain. Penguins, long masters of survival, now face a moving frontier, limits shifting faster than ever before. Picture a lone emperor male, standing against gale-force wind, egg balanced with millimeter precision, pulse steady, conserving energy with every breath, each moment a delicate negotiation with death. A gentoo surfaces from the depths, clutching prey, bubbles streaming in shimmering trails, racing back to feed its chicks. Every movement a testament to adaptation and instinct. These birds reveal the delicate balance of the South. Their persistence offers lessons, if we choose to notice. Predators play their roles with equal intensity. Leopard seals, 600 kilograms of muscle and hunger, dart at 40 kilometers per hour, snatching the unwary. Orcas, masters of strategy, use sonar, coordinated hunting, and knowledge passed through generations to corner prey. Success rates exceeding 90%. Giant petrels patrol overhead, swooping down to steal eggs or feed on the weak, vomiting oil to ward off rivals. On land, fur seals trample young penguins, Elephant seals roar at 130 decibels, a single charge displacing dozens of chicks. Meanwhile, the ocean teems, krill swarms 400 meters deep, filtering water at astonishing rates, sustaining whales, penguins, seals, every link vital. Blue whales consume 3 tons of krill per day, millions of tons per year, all intertwined. The balance is fragile. Any shift can ripple through the ecosystem. A warning written in feathers and ice. And climate change is rewriting the rules. Sea ice declines, temperature rises. The Antarctic Peninsula warms 3 degrees Celsius since the 1950s. Glaciers retreat 150 billion tons per year. Adelie colonies plummet. Gentoos surge southward. Chinstraps face food scarcity. Rockhoppers scramble higher. Macaronis leap further. Every species faces decisions. Adapt, move, perish. Antarctica, once a predictable rhythm, now tests survival at every turn. Picture the Emperor once more. Wind lashing, egg balanced. A tiny life preserved by determination, by instinct, by evolution itself. Picture the gentoo slicing through green waters, prey in beak, heading home to fledglings. Picture the colony, the huddles, the cries, the first sun-piercing darkness after months of night. Penguins endure, yet the future remains uncertain. They are sentinels, warnings cloaked in black, white, and gold. Their persistence mirrors the fragility of a world in flux. If these masters of extremes falter, the ripple is ours to witness, ours to respond to. Sentinels of change. What future for Antarctic life? Last thing, penguins don't ask for much, but the algorithm does. Like the video,